Welcome everyone. I'm Natalia Martin with Align 45. Thank you for joining me for this full moon in Capricorn, guided meditation and Reiki infused sound bath. You'll want to find a quiet space for the next 30 to 45 minutes, and headphones are ideal for experiencing the sound bath. And to recap, if you're not familiar with moon energy, full moons are a time of culmination, about celebrating things you have accomplished, as well as a time to release anything that doesn't serve you. Often people experience intensified emotions during full moons, and this full moon light, the energy, can illuminate things that have been hidden in our lives, either things within ourselves or things on the outside. So don't be surprised if things do come to light, things feel much more emotional. Know that this energy is bringing things up for you to look at and work with for your highest good. This full moon is in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign. It is represented by the sea goat, and it's a very practical sign. It's about discipline, structure, the motivation to create and achieve things in our physical world. It's very solid, work-oriented, and about turning dreams into reality. The shadow side of Capricorn, when it's taken to the extreme, can be stubbornness, hyper-focus on work, career, and things like that at the expense of our feelings. So the lower vibrations of Capricorn can be delving into work, into career, to avoid feeling what we need to feel, to have an emotionally balanced life, and to bring in fulfilling relationships. At the moment, the sun is in the sign of Cancer, which is a water sign, which is all about feelings. It's about home, family, friends, and our connection to our emotions and to our intuition. So combining these two energies can be very powerful to inform us as to how we can structure things in our lives moving forwards to create more balance for our highest good. So it's balancing ambition and emotional security in meaningful relationships. So as I mentioned, full moon energy can illuminate these areas that we may want to delve into deeper and make structured changes. It's about learning to balance our doing side with our feeling side, with being. So at this time, look at your emotions around your goals, around your structure that you have in your life, particularly in the world of work. How is your work-life balance showing up for you? And what is your relationship with your self-care and your presence with being? Perhaps there's a pull between your career and personal relationships, especially in your home. So if anything pops up, if anything is coming to light, perhaps arguments going on or just something you've come to realize, be less judgmental and use that to inform you, to delve deeper and to make changes. So it's really inviting us to release any fear or any avoidance over feelings and delving deep. Perhaps you feel that having deep personal relationships are a threat to your career because they require physical and emotional bandwidth. Perhaps you lean into your career as an escape because emotions feel too vulnerable, too scary, too confusing. This energy really supports your ability to dive into those things with deliberate action and motivation. So perhaps look at where you're spending your energy. Are you spending too much time working on these career ambitions and you don't have enough time or energy left over for your own self-care and to give to others? So it's a time to look forwards. How can you balance career? How can you balance self-care and personal relationships in a balanced way? It's an opportunity to take your power back and steer your life in the direction that you want it to go. So this is about inspired action. You may notice certain ideas or opportunities come forward at this time. The universe will not do all the work for you. You have to meet the universe halfway so that when these opportunities come up, you go for them. And mindfulness is key. Being aware of how you are in the world at the moment looking at your goals, perhaps goals that you set at the beginning of the year. Are you still aligned with those goals? Or perhaps you want to make some shifts, reassess, restructure to move forward for more deliberate action. So as we move into our guided meditation, we're going to be delving a little bit more deeply into these issues. So if you're not already in that quiet place, please go ahead and find it. You can be seated or laying down. And just let those eyelids gently fall. Noticing where any tension or busyness resides in your body at this present moment. Knowing that you don't have to be anywhere but where you are right now. And bringing your attention to your breath. As you exhale, let those areas, any areas you've identified as having tension, simply soften and dissolve. Imagine those areas of tension shrinking in size, simply evaporating, releasing. Each breath bringing you more deeply into that state of relaxation and ease. Let your breath, your exhale, carry away any chatter in the mind. And take a moment now, simply notice how your body feels against that chair or that mat. Notice the points of contact. Just let that body melt a bit more into the space. Feeling the earth's energy supporting you. Feeling solid and stable, at ease. Now I'd like you to inhale for a count of 4, holding the breath for a count of 4, and releasing that breath for a count of 4. Continuing for a few cycles. Returning to your natural breath. Bring to mind now a memory of a time you felt overwhelmed, or you procrastinated, or you felt that you lacked self-discipline to complete a task or a project. I'd like you to imagine this in as much detail as possible. Where were you? Were other people around? How did it feel? What were the emotions coming up with this experience? What were you wearing? What time of day was it? If this happened over a longer period of time, just pick a moment, a snapshot in history of this. How did this feel in your body? Do you tend to tense up the shoulders, clench your jaw, your hands? How did this experience feel in your body? Can you recreate that sensation now? I'd like like you to step out of those physical feelings and focus back in on the emotions you experienced during this time. Imagining a dial, I would like you to turn up or amplify these emotions for a few moments. Make them a bit bigger, more colorful, more intense. Now I would like you to turn that dial all the way down, softening those emotions, fading the colors, fading the feelings. And now I would like you to feel into what would have happened if you had had a system or a structure in place to complete that task or project. What would the outcome of that be? Practically in this 3D world, we'll start there. Practical real-world implications of a likely outcome had you completed that task or that project. Now bring your emotions into that completion of that task or project. What are all the emotions you would feel? I want you to feel that with your whole body, your whole knowing, all the cells of your body. Let those feelings radiate outwards. And with those emotions, once again, you have that dial. I would like you to turn up, amplify those emotions of accomplishment, success, satisfaction. Let those feelings amplify, let them radiate out even further, bigger and brighter. Feel into them. Now I would like you to see yourself enveloped in a bright red light, all encompassing inside and out, red light radiating outwards, feeling solid, stable, and secure. Now I would like you to imagine this light slowly changing into a bright, luminous, sparkling yellow. Again, yellow from within and out. This bright yellow is full of self-confidence, determination, and willpower. This is your soul's energy, the energy of your true purpose. And that sense of power that you can achieve all you set your mind to at any time. And now I would like you to breathe in those colors, red and yellow, exhaling the colors, red and yellow. A few more breaths. And now I would like you to ask yourself, in your professional life, what is it that you want to achieve? I want you to see it and feel it. This can be large or small. Your professional life, your career, your ambitions. Whatever vision comes to your mind, I would like you to hold on to that and once again feel into that. Now moving into your personal life, your relationships. This may be your relationship with yourself, your self-care, or perhaps relationship, romantic partners, family, friends. What is it you want to achieve? Again, envisioning it, feeling it, including details, people, colors, feelings. And now with this professional career side of things and the personal side of things, I'd like you to think about how you can create a balance that works for you. I'd like you to envision this. On one side, professional, on the other side, personal. Balancing this ambition and emotional security in your life, fulfillment. I'd like you to think about one thing you can do to create more of a balance. It's about feeling into both sides and figuring out where can you implement some structure to create more of an overall balance. The first thing that comes into your mind, I would like you to feel into that. Amplify it. And turn that into an actionable step that you can take. Knowing that you have the willpower, the strength, the determination to do this. That goal is in reach. Breathe it in. I'd like you to use this as your intention for this sound bath. You can state it in that actionable step of, I am doing this. I'd like you to say that 3 times, whatever that actionable step is. State it with confidence that you're going to move forward with this step. And once you have made that affirmation, that intention 3 times, feel free to readjust your body as comfortable as you can be as we move into this sound bath, and I will bring you back at the end of the sound bath. Once again, noticing how your body feels against that floor, that chair, grounding into your energy, feeling the earth's energy supporting you. Now returning to your breath. With a natural breath, notice the chest rising on the inhale, releasing on that exhale. Start to lengthen your inhales and your exhales. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Rotate the wrists, the ankles, both directions. Reach those arms up over your head, find the length of your body. As you exhale, bring those arms back down. You can hug the knees into the chest if you're laying down. Gently rocking forwards and back or side to side. Coming back to the center, if you're laying down, go ahead and roll onto one side. Call back to mind the intention that you set at the beginning of the sound bath. Repeat it in your mind or aloud one more time with conviction, knowing that this full moon in Capricorn energy supports this intention if it's for your highest good. Feel free to stay in this position as long as you would like. And just remember, if anything comes up at this time, extra emotions, things that are hidden coming to light, fully dive in, embrace those things. They're there for a reason, to propel you further along your path for your highest good, if you choose to work with them. I'm here every new moon and every full moon. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share these videos with those who you feel it would resonate with. As well, I have several videos on distance Reiki, a variety of intentions, topics. Please check those out. And any suggestions you have for those sessions, please list them below. Thank you so much. Enjoy this full moon energy as well as the summer solstice.